What is up, everybody? I have not done a video in a very long time. That is because these days I don't even have time for gaming. It's crazy. I'm in medical grad school right now, so it's tough, and I wish I had time for gaming, but I don't. Or I do every now and then. Now, why am I making this video when I barely game? We are circling back to an old friend, a 2-year update review, because it's still about the same price. By the way, for those of you that are subscribed to me, I never did get that Nacon Revolution X Unlimited. Grad school takes a lot of money. The decision happened very fast, and I can't afford that controller. Maybe one day. But probably by that time, there will be controllers that are even better than it. But this controller is a little bit more unique. This is my 2-year review of the Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra. So I gave you guys a full, in-depth review. If you want to know like special things about it, you can do that. This is a 2-year review with it, because I got it at like February 2024. Now, I will say I encountered my very first time wear and tear on it. And I will say, when I do game now, it's very relaxed gaming, not intense. I don't really use the game search up in SC because it's easier to play relaxed, laid back, and like a wireless controller. So this has been my go-to for about a year now. So here's where the wear and tear is. Right, if you can see this, watch when I press it. This is free. It should be down and snug, but it's not. And you can press it down if you can see that. And then there's this like plastic resin that kind of like lines the blue. And that clear plastic resin is not here anymore. So it's just kind of like the light. It's like a divot. So definitely some wear and tear. On top of that, it's good. Its battery life still good. It's got a great battery life. But here's the thing: it's got a great battery life. But I'm saying that as somebody who doesn't have super long gaming sessions. I only get maybe like 4 hours a week in, if I can. Usually less than that, like 3. So this has been my Mega controller for about a year, getting about into 3-4 hours a week. And for me, the battery life's been great, because literally when I'm not using it, I literally go and plug it in. I always have the case plugged in, and I always just drop it in the case. Now, in my review video, I said I don't remember if I gave my opinion, but I said I was trying to use these little attachment sticks. I've tried using like thumb grips. I don't think they're for me, maybe. So like my opinion's not going to be good on these like rubber extenders, because even the I forget them, but a friend of mine had the things that the covers over the sticks. He had some, and I tried them on his controller, and I didn't like them at all. I guess I just don't like them. I know they can add more precision and stuff. I just don't like them. Gamer's preference. And then, God, the main reason I got this was for the gimmicky function, as I said, and I'll show you how it works real quick. So you gotta send this thing in the pairing mode. I'm gonna press Y, bring up this screen. You scroll with this, and you're gonna scroll to App Link, and then you're going to come to this screen. It says App Link activate or back, and you're going to click A for activate. It's searching. Pull out your phone. You have to do this every time, by the way. So yeah, and then you pull up the app, then you press a plus button that looks just like that, then this will come up. You press Stealth Ultra. You press notifications, and you can control what notifications or whatever through the app. This isn't an app review. But yeah, I usually just touch the controller, and now here's the thing. If I close the app or anything, if I close the app on my phone, if I close this app, the link shuts off. And how, if you know you're in link, there's a little Bluetooth signal. I think it's like over here. But it's so, like, bro, every time I sit down and game, I don't care to open the app on my phone and keep it open when my phone, like, could be charging or something. Like, what's funny enough is it is charging here as we speak. But, like, I don't want to keep... It's so tedious to do that every time to get that little gimmick. It's just stupid. And then, now, what do I love about this thing? Let me go to the main... Give me a second. I'm going to turn it off so I don't activate anything on the Xbox. 100%. Yep, the app just disconnected. So one thing I love, the grips, how this controller feels, the weight of this controller is perfect. I know some people, I'll get into that in a minute. I don't know why I'm starting to say that. The mouse click, man. The mouse click buttons, man. And then still no stick drift. That is beautiful. It is my second only controller ever, other than like my GameSir G7 SE, to never get stick drift. It's never gotten stick drift. It's been amazing. Now let's get I always have the I love the little I don't never do full press for the triggers. I always have the short press. I love that part of it. I've used it so often, it's just become normal now. Back buttons, other people have said other stuff. I find them I only use one for jump, and it's this one. I use this for jump, and it's great. I love it. Trying to think. Yeah, that's about it for that. Now, some people have said there's issues when it takes forever to load the games. It does take a while to connect to every now and then. Sometimes it's really fast, and sometimes it takes a little bit to connect to the dongle. I know today I picked it up, and it took I think it took like a minute to connect to the dongle. It was insane. But that's only rarely, every now and then. It eventually does it, though. And then secondly, another issue I've encountered in the past 2 years is that recently, in these problems are only as of recent. It randomly, it'll be on, and it will say it's connected to like the dongle. And randomly in the middle of a game, it will disconnect itself, and it will act like it's connected. Like the controller light will be a consistent white light, like, oh, the connection's fine, but it's really not fine because the Xbox isn't getting any input, and it's like you need a controller to play this game type stuff, and it's weird. Definitely weird. My biggest issue is definitely really sad having the. Yeah, you can see it here. Yeah, literally with this rubber coming up is. Kind of sad. I'm thinking about using some glue, but I really don't know. Honestly, I don't think it would make that much of a difference. There's like a huge air pocket in there now, and it's just popping up when it's not supposed to be. So, it is what it is. And then and I don't feel it when I'm gaming. I really don't. When I'm like locked in, I don't feel it. So the biggest thing is, what is my opinion? Get this controller. Definitely get this controller. I think it's worth it if it's on sale. Do not buy this for the full price. GameSir offers a better option if you even want wireless. They have a wireless version, like a pro version. This is a good controller. And I know in my last update review video, I said, and listen, I don't script any of these. These are just off the rip. I know in my last review, I said I wasn't sure whether it was worth it. It's not worth the money. Do not pay $200 for this controller. Do not. I cannot recommend that anybody pay $200 for this controller. What I recommend, if you see it on sale for $100, not even $150. If you see it on sale for like in the low hundreds, like 120 as high as I go, like 100 to 120, sure, go ahead and cop one of your, go ahead and get yourself one. But higher than like $120, I wouldn't. It just doesn't, like, if it was better and it automatically connected to my phone and it was easy and they made it easy, I would probably be like, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Everything's perfect. Go ahead and do it. But I cannot recommend this controller. I can't. I really, really, really wish I could, but I cannot. This controller it's good for what it is, but not for the price. Like, they missed out on a lot of opportunity. Like, this should not be happening after 2 years. I'm just going to be honest with you. The connection, I can get over the connection thing. It happens, technology. But like, what I wish, for example, whenever I turn on my gaming headset, it automatically connects to my phone as well. If this did that without me having to keep an app open and it being so frustrating, I would like it a lot more. I would like this controller a lot more if it just automatically connected to my phone. But no, it's this weird process, and I don't like it at all. At all. I think that would have definitely been a redeeming quality if it worked like that, but it just doesn't. It does not. They advertise it like that, but it doesn't work like that. There's gimmicks. So yeah, that is my review. That is my official opinion. Do not get this for $200. The highest I would pay for this is $120, and that's even a maybe. Like, it's a good controller, but it is overpriced. It is so overpriced for what it is. It's got some great stuff, man. Great stuff. It's not good for competitive play, but casual, great for casual. Great, amazing controller for casual gamers. I'll tell you what, casually, I've been ripping this thing a ton, and I started recently playing Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. Great game. I've been ripping this thing. And that's kind of why I've got the blue color on it, to like match with the game. It's been great for that game. It's just, I really think they fumbled the bag. They could have done so much better. I cannot justify anyone. I can get over the fact that I paid it, but like, do not buy this controller for $200. Wait for it to go on sale. It's still worth getting, but at the right price. So yeah, that is my official opinion and review after 2 years of the Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra. You guys won't be getting a lot of videos for a long time. I hope you guys are doing well. When I get out of grad school, I do plan on getting whatever the new Xbox is, a Rogue Ally. Like, I plan to jump back into like a lot of gaming again once I'm out of school. But just, while I'm in school and while I'm in medical school in this program, like, I cannot afford to be gaming. I can't. As much as I love it, I can't. And I can't give solid things. I can't go buy new hardware and stuff to review because I'm broke as hell, and I'm not a streamer by any means. I'm just a guy that reviews stuff as just your casual random gamer. But yeah, I thought about linking my Twitch because I stream every now and then, but I'm not going to. I stream for, honestly, my fiance to watch me because we live multiple states apart now that I'm in school and other stuff, so yeah, I don't know why I told you guys that, but now you know. I hope you guys have a God bless day. Have a great rest of your day. There's a creator that knows you and loves you, and his name is Jesus. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and God bless you.